Yeah.
Alright.
I will.
There it is. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn that down just a little. It's pretty loud. There we go. It's about as good as I can get it. Okay. And we'll begin with The Fool, Part 4. Alright, old chap. To arms! The bard raised his rapier to a dueling stance. Left foot forward, right foot back, feet evenly spread, balancing hips to evenly distribute his weight. Rapier, a silver, ornate thing, crackling with arcane energy, extended at a 90-degree angle. Perfect form from years of dedication. His opponent, baffled, made a sloppy attempt at emulating Bucknard's stance, but it would be clear to all that he had no clue what he was doing. Adopting the guise of an unfortunately ugly teenage boy, this veneer would fool all but the most concerning of eyes. Are you ready, old chap? On guard! The duel was over in an instant. Like a flash of lightning, Bucknard's rapier shot forward and disarmed the poor boy. Reset! Again! On guard! It was all an act, of course. Gazel Gizelfleck was not a swordsman, and had no desire to be. If he ever found himself having to defend his life with just a pointy bit of metal, well, he was doomed anyway. The giants tried to teach him the blade ages ago, with similar results. But the pacts of the Fae were the few laws that he followed, so he would be taught and teach in return. Besides, the Spriggan liked this man. Charming, witty, cunning, and dangerous. The bard, like the Spriggan, came to Alhaster for a reason. A bond was made, a pact sealed, a friendship blossomed. On your feet, old chap! To arms! On guard! Last time, on the Age of Worms, band of heroes known as the Heartstrings uncovered their mysterious past, alluding to the dawn of time and creation itself. Last game really wasn't a mess of a lot. We had to slog through a fight against 3 elder dragons. One for each of you. You're welcome. This didn't have a mess of a lot of plot, to be honest. To rehash, of course, we find ourselves in the Great Rift Canyon, far north of Diamond Lake, where we have been from, and, well, as we have explored the giant city of Kongan Thulnir, we now know that Dragotha, without their phylactery, lies just to the west, deep, deep underground, in a huge fissure, a rent in the earth, a scar on the planet, the Great Rift Canyon. This is where the end begins. Of course, our fight didn't actually end last, so I think we'll be able to solve that now, as the sun is fully set. It's incredibly dark out right now across the dusty plains. But Koji and Akuma and Celise are on the ground as Varrox the White and Brazanol the Burning Red have been slain. Koji, you are on top of the dragon as we begin our story today. You are on top of Veramox the Blue. Zyzanth the White has just been slain. Veramox is trying to escape at this moment. It used its action. We're still going to pretend like we are in combat for the time being, although Rose isn't here to take her turn, and the blue dragon isn't necessarily interested in fighting. But Koji, what are you doing at this very moment? Ancient blue dragon rearing up, taking to the skies, trying to get away from this fight. You are on its back.
I think I mentally tell Akuma to not fucking roast this bad boy. I'm just chilling for now. It knows I'm there, right?
No.
I believe I tried to stealth last time.
You did.
Failed.
Oh, you did fail.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does in fact see you, but it's still trying to escape. So you're just going to hang out on its back. Akuma, what are you?
No, I can start a dialogue here. I'm gonna start a dialogue with this dragon.
Okay.
What's your plan here?
Dragon kind of rearing up, dark, thick red globs of blood spurting from its wings and its mouth.
Forgive me if I'm like stereotyping, but blue dragons are known for having plans for years and it's happening. So I gotta ask, what's your plan?
As you kind of look around this like empty landscape, a few of the last dragons are descending into the worm crawl fissure. Old chap, my plan is simple. After all of these other dragons go for the obvious treasure of Bramwell's hoard, of course, I will simply wait. Take his kobold minions, ostensibly deep below the earth, as my own. As well, take command over the rest of these lesser dragons, for I can now see that I backed the wrong bet. Brazanol is no more. Dragotha's phylactery is no more. The world is changing quickly, and I intend to take the place of some of the greater elder dragons. If you let me live, Mr. Dwarf, and I mean that truly, I'll do you no harm for the rest of your days.
Dragon friend.
I reject your initial offer, because I need you
Oh,
at a later date when
both
I
of
might
you.
have to call upon.
What?
Yeah, I'm known for boldness. What are my favors in the... I don't know the future. Do you know the future?
That wasn't my question, little dwarf. My question is, why would you trust me to keep true to my promises?
Well, I could kill you.
Very well, you could.
I don't want to kill you, but, like, I could kill you.
At this point, the dragon is still ascending, like, higher and higher up, so you're probably, like, good 100, 200 feet above Akuma and Celise at this moment.
Yeah, I'm just chill. I'm fucking relaxed. I can survive a fall from fucking orbit right now, so... What the fuck is this chump gonna do? Like... Yeah.
Calling upon me on a later date is also a problem, little dwarf. How many days do you think you have left? Tell the truth!
I don't know. Remember when I said I can't see the future and asked if you can see the future? And you dodged that question? Makes me think you can see the future.
I can assumptions of the future. I can make predictions using data that I've collected.
Cool. Can you do that from beyond the grave?
It's not impossible. Crazier things have happened, have they not?
That's true. That is true. Look, you got a lot to gain from just being like, yeah, I owe you 4 favors in the future. And I have nothing to lose by killing you right now. That's like fucking. I'm actually preventing someone from doing it right now. So, like, the way I'm looking at this situation right now, you can keep flying up all you want, but like, you can maybe kill a dwarf.
And how do you plan on calling in this favor, Mr. Dwarf? How do you plan?
I don't know, man. I fucking kind of like a psychic thing. I don't really understand those powers yet, but I probably like, I don't know. You got like a sending stone or something. You already have a horde, right? You're like what, 700?
Don't you know it's impolite to ask a dragon's age, Mr. Dwarf? I'm saying to you to this now.
Yeah, I'm known for 2 things, and it's boldness and impoliteness. So yeah.
1 favor, a day's
like
notice.
750? Tell me if I'm low or high. Just give me that much.
Low.
Alright. Fuck yeah, you're small for that big.
Beats its wings a little more frustrated. Once again,
just give me like
ascending.
A magic horn or something. We'll take a horn off one of them other dragons and fucking draw some runes on it. And a horn, I blow it, and you fly.
You're
to
about
where I'm at.
500 feet off of the ground now. And at this beat of the wings, he starts taking a much higher incline. The problem is, Mr. Dwarf.
Yeah?
I don't need to breathe. As he ascends higher.
Hold on. I gotta check how a spell works.
Now I'll give you this as an ultimatum. I can either jettison you into the atmosphere, where you'll suffocate and freeze. Well, we can reach an ultimatum, say. You might claim to be able to call upon me, but I think we are both well aware that I won't answer to your heeds. I'm not giving you an oath stone. I have no inventory on me. My hoard is locked away far, far from here. I came for a treasure, and that treasure was not available. I'll give you amnesty. I would like very much to see what happens during the next few days. Perhaps the death throes of your planet. Perhaps of this realm. This plane of existence, all of it. I'm curious. I can let you go. You can make a small agreement. One based on trust, of course. That you won't harm or hamper Brazenol's minions. Other dragons will certainly be trying to loot and raid the place, but I intend on establishing order very soon down there.
I don't know, man. I got like my own shit. I'm not gonna fuck around with your dragon caves and whatnot. I gotta go kill a boy king after this. I got a full dance card already. I don't fucking. Do you think I need money? Like, I'm not looking for handouts here. I thought, like, fucking. You wanna try to freeze me out? We can fucking fight in the sky and be all cool. But I'm not looking as bad as you right now.
And this is true. You've already killed 2 of my ancient brethren, and I intend on living. I unfortunately have you strapped to my back, and I don't want to risk my beautiful future. Why don't you?
I don't know. This is kind of cool. I'm riding a dragon into the atmosphere. You're going to run into the crystal sphere in a second. That's going to hurt you. So,
still ascending, by the way. Probably 700, 800 feet off the ground now.
Joke's on this bozo. Fall damage maxes out at 200.
Mm-hmm. No, suffocation though. That's what I'm shooting for now.
Oh, I got something for that. I'm gonna take out my flask and just start breathing it. I have water breathing on it.
Oh my god.
I can talk with my mind, so like, you want to fucking play?
So you're just sipping air, yeah.
I'm just gonna fill my lungs with water. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm not suffocating, and my lungs won't explode in space, probably.
I would say you're beginning to annoy me, but
alien shit.
That time has passed, hasn't it?
I'm known for 3 things, and it's boldness, impoliteness, and my tendency to annoy giant diabolical beasts. So,
not really that diabolical compared to other things, of course.
I mean, fucking, have you heard your plan?
To wait out the apocalypse?
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Gathering up minions? Like, come on, you're just as diabolical as that big red guy.
Gathering up, more salvaging, yes?
Also, you pretty much just fucking, like, brought 2 guys to a fight that you knew they weren't gonna win, right?
I was not brought.
Planned out.
I was the one who was brought to this fight, little dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed up with 2 things that we can fight real easy.
3 things. You killed one before.
2.
There were 4 of us.
I wasn't there for that. I was off. I do other things sometimes. But I did fight that guy, though. You're right. You're right. That one was part me. So you're a little bit diabolical. I don't know what you're thinking about.
I could say the same to you, Mr. Dwarf. I could say that you've probably hurt, hampered. I could say that maybe you've even killed some people who didn't really deserve to die. Maybe you allowed someone to die while you turned the other shoulder.
I killed a bunch of people, yeah. That's not, like, this ain't a trial.
I would hope not. Now, can we reach
killed a
an
whole lot of
ultimatum,
people by now,
Mr. Dwarf?
Yeah, fucking give me like a scale or a piece of your heart or something. That way I can call you when I need your help, and in exchange, I don't kill you.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Fucking all day. All day. That's a flat 20 roll. Actually. Yeah, that's still a 5. That's a 9.
Okay.
Boyo.
The dragon groans and kind of exhales supercharged, like static electricity, like lightning cloud of steam. Very well. Take one of the scales off the back of my neck. And sure, that will call me to you in your hour of need, and I will be
Alright, like,
compelled to react.
I'm gonna warn you, like, I'm the best tracker in the world, probably. And if this doesn't call you to me in my hour of need and I survive my hour of need, I'm gonna show up to wherever you're at and just fucking wail on you.
Well, Mr. Best Tracker in the world, I suppose it's a good thing that I'm leaving this planet.
Are you gonna go live on the sun?
I'm thinking one of the moons.
That's cool, too. Makes more sense. Alright, well, I'm just gonna fucking. Oh, these are real in there. Hold on.
You are, like...
Imagine, like, the force of it freeing also propels me off the back of this dragon.
Yeah!
and...
and, like, you have this brief moment where you can see, like, the whole curvature of the Earth, of planet Earth. You are, like, just out of the atmosphere at this moment. And so there's this distilled series of seconds where you tug this dragon scale off the size of a shield, and you're just weightless for a few moments until you slowly get pulled in by the planet's gravitational force, and it, like a comet, sucks you down, pulls you.
How are we gonna arrive at the same location after that?
That's a great question.
Are
you great? Are you great at falling? How are you going to arrive back in the same location now?
What you? I'm gonna trust my blind luck, the way I do most things.
I would like a skill challenge. I think this is a good one of history, acrobatics, and athletics.
I'm good at one of those. Alright, so let's start off with that history.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's my acrobatics, also bad. And then I'm gonna go ahead and enter a rage. Was that plus 10? Yeah. And there's my athletics.
Right.
That's gonna be a 32 on athletics.
Okay. That's gonna be, of course, 2 fails, 1 success. I'm gonna say that I have you land about 2 miles north of the Great Rift Canyon. Koji, as you re-enter the planet's atmosphere and crash into just the desert, you'll be taking 20d6 of falling damage and 5d12 of fire damage, of course, as you erupt into flames, re-entering the planet's atmosphere. This is fire. 23. As, like, Akama, you're looking up, right? The dragon continued upward like a rocket, leaving. And then you saw this tiny little speck dropping like a rock, and then catching fire, incinerating as it, like, Super Saiyan dives into the worm crawl fissure. There's even a whistle as he breaks the sound barrier. He explodes into a crater
that's definitely Koji.
of dust. Extends the dust cloud a mile high. Celeste turns to you and shrugs. Says, "Well, I guess Koji made it back all right. Let's hop over there real quick."
I only took 47 points of damage. I am.
Is he near me or is it like?
He's a couple miles to the north,
Okay.
but
Oh man, you finally bloodied me.
yeah,
Wow.
excellent! I did it, you guys. I am the greatest.
There's like a cut above his eye. Oh man,
Ugh,
that's smart.
that hurt.
Alright,
Dang.
again. Now for the hard part. Start walking south.
You started walking
God.
south, and about 15-20 minutes later, Akama and Celise are both kind of flying, scanning the area. They
Thank
meet
you.
up with you. So you guys have met up with one another. About a few miles north of the Wormcrawl Fissure. So you're still in this like desert scrubland area. It's very dark out. It's very cold.
Can I look at our surroundings? Like,
Dry, barren scrubland. To the south, of course, you can see the rent in the earth. But north and west and east, it is just flat, dry plains. Some scrub grass and maybe a few very skinny trees. Far to the southwest, you can see the massive volcano, the only thing that actually breaks up the monotony of this area, White Plume Mountain. It's very dark. There's no real cities close to here. It's very desolate kind of
can I take
wasteland.
like an hour and already summoned Demure?
Yeah, you guys can take a long rest here if you'd like.
I want to like set up camp somewhere, but we're kind of exposed out here
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of nowhere.
No, there's a cave over there. I point to a cave.
Caves?
Less of a cave and
It's
more
about
of an
10 minutes
outcropping
away.
of rocks. About 10 minutes away, there is in fact a less of a cave and more of just some stones that have been, jutting out of the ground that the harsh winds and stuff haven't completely eroded away.
Yeah, let's go there.
Stone
Koji,
cutting
you
would.
gotta set up their camp over there?
Oh no, it's a 10-minute walk. So technically, this is me ritual casting Liamon's tiny hut.
So 10 minutes later, there is like a few standing rocks, and then Koji creates.
I saw it when I was falling. Yep, that's it.
I saw it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh hey, it's those guys from earlier. Hello there.
Oh my god, they're still here?
There's
What different ones? I mean, hey, burn the fourth level spell slot.
your British gentlemen, your cool chaps. Your healing chaps.
Tease.
Tis! Oh my
Out
god,
in the distance.
I'm resummoning Demure.
Demurg arrives. Monkey butler form. Kind of readjusts his tie. Out in the distance, you can see a shambling figure approaching. As it gets closer, you can see it as a stunted humanoid form, that of a shorter person, perhaps a gnome or something stranger. As it gets closer, you can see that weird tricorned hat and mummified crow on his shoulder, that of the ominous Fabler. Hi, Gubs! Took a minute to find you. Mind if I'll come in?
Yeah.
I guess, if you found us, like, why not? Why?
I don't own this cave.
Who's the guy?
Much you might, lad. 'Tis I, the ominous Fabler, my beautiful, attractive fair-skinned friends.
What?
What amazing exploits it is that I have witnessed on this day. Truly, the Saga of the Heartstrings will be one of my greatest works.
The what?
Alright.
I'm your chronicler, as he waves this thick...
Yeah, the what though? What kind of song you trying to sing? What?
The Song of the Heartstrings. An epic ballad one day.
Oh.
Perhaps one
Alright,
that
yeah.
they will sing for generations to come. Nay, centuries. Nay, millennia.
Good for you.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to this corner over here.
You
and,
go to that corner.
Everybody get some of these berries that these two stick men left here.
Yeah, I got some like food if you want it. Like there's some rations.
Oh,
here.
truly, I
Good
am
berry,
quite alright.
a single good berry is enough to feed you for a day. So
Oh. Well, there.
don't make me just waste a 4th level spell slot to do a bad Cockney accent, April.
Alright. I don't need
also have
anything.
spells.
I am going to prepare things.
What's next for us right now?
That is what I was going to ask you, brave heroes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna rest up because I spent.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
much
we
time
need a
doing-
nap.
But
But then, I believe I was promised going to fight a king. Is that?
you gotta do what?
Are we going to kill Sleaze's brother?
No.
Oh.
Why are you trying to still do that?
'Cause you guys told me after we did this, we'd do that. That was our deal.
Oh, well, I mean, like, we still have to go find Dragotha, right?
We know where
I
the
thought
goat
that
is
was
at.
first.
We gotta find Bucknard to find how to get to Dragotha. Because we know Dragotha's in White Plume, but
Actually,
know how
my
to
brave lord, I can inform you that the great dragon Dragotha has left White Plume Mountain several months ago. Has relocated just to the north, inside of the Wormcrawl Fissure.
oh. You
Yeah,
can
you
just
gotta go
call me
down there.
Koji. You know. You don't have to do all this my lord business. That's
course,
weird to
Of
do.
course.
I feel
How
like.
foolish of me. Truly, you are the wisest one. Humble, bold,
Yeah.
brave.
Oh my god, this guy.
You got 1 out of 3. I don't know. 2 out of 3.
I think you roll 3, mate.
Alright.
Hey, give me just a second. I gotta let Kage out.
Either way, my bodic knowledge is at your disposal. Whatever you may call upon it. Not much one for the healing magic. I've got a bit, but you know, my skills is a bit more illusory in nature.
You make like a you do like a shadow puppets. You got
Shadow puppets, yeah, concealing my form, of course, taking on many guises, is a thing that
no
I...
like. Can you do like a little show? Can you do like a?
Of course I could put on performances. I was Zeech's fool for a great year.
Oh my god.
Great
you're
many,
asking
Yeah,
me
but
that.
his face is fucking bad.
And tell me this, Koji Greenrock, what makes nobility good? What makes a good king?
Well, like,
I will tell you this, Koji, that I have walked many a strange mile and met many a brave ruler. Prince Zeech is the most kingly of kings that I've ever seen. Absolute
great.
image of what I think a king is Prince Zeech.
I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have kings?
Shouldn't have kings, shouldn't have wizards, shouldn't have slaves.
No wizards.
I mean, for sure, no kings or slaves.
Who said wizards?
I think wizards should get off of their high horses.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And pray tell this, Koji. If something was to, say, happen to Prince Zeech, as you've been speaking of, what's to happen then? It's not like you is really a government type, not like you're a good litigator. Doubt you
I mean,
could
wouldn't Scalise
write a
realistically
book
take
of
over?
laws.
I don't think Celeste wants to take over.
But that's like technically her like duty as like being in the family, right? Come on.
No. I think she's good without it. Do you want it?
Well then why would we even go over there to kill him?
Do you want the city of Alhaster and...
No, I don't want to be a king. I got my own dealings going on in
Alright.
Diamond Lake, and I've got some setups.
I'm just saying, Mr. Greenrock, that if you was to kill a king, right, you kill Prince Zeech, then what? He's dead, sure. Another fuck's got to get on the throne. Maybe that's not the right course of actions. Maybe things need to change. Deeply and truly.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But
Can't we change him after we kill him?
I'm not saying what to do. I've never been a royal advisor, right? Jovial entertainer, storyteller, expert chronicle. These things are true. But never have I claimed to have sway or power over another man. Or a man in general. Or a woman. One time I did tell a dog to get away from me. And it listened, so there is that.
Why would you tell a dog to get away from you?
I'm a very small man.
What's wrong with
They get
you?
excited, they knock you over. Of course, I can talk to dogs, so it's a bit easier.
We can all talk to dogs,
They got...
Fabler.
It's true. They talk a lot, but they don't have much to say, as I've always written. Either way, you look quite sleepy.
Yeah.
Beat up. You fought too many dragons. Wow.
Well, a bit of dragons over the past couple days.
You realize you're the most powerful mortal beings on this planet, right?
No. No. Most immortal beings aren't really immortal, so I don't think that's accurate.
I said mortal. Immortal.
Yeah, but like, we've already started killing immortal things.
What?
So-
A few down, 2 more to go.
What are the other two?
Dragotha and a literal god. I believe you still have to kill a god.
Yeah. Man, this fucking hero business is too much work. You know what I miss? I miss weekends.
Must have been
You
nice.
remember weekends, Akuma?
Cry
Like,
baby.
just fucking like... I'm just reminiscing right now. Fucking,
Being a crybaby
what are we gonna
about
do?
this.
Make a plan about how to go about the rest of this?
I mean, we're gonna do that. But hey, we're already here. Who cares about weekends, right? Because like
Yeah.
the world might end, and I don't want that
Yeah.
because I have a good foothold here in terms of my power over people.
And it will only get better, Miss Hokuma. It will only get better. And to think that having power over people, might I add, is not necessarily such a bad thing. Seems that a lot of folk pretty stupid, don't really think about things long term. Tend to make very quick reactions based on what's in
Entertaining us
front
right
of them.
now. Why are you talking?
That's a good
Get
point.
to the entertaining.
Allow me to put on a theater of hands. As he just casts like an arcane light spell and then uses intricate hand puppetry to reflect.
God.
And he does all of Die Hard on the side of this Tensor's floating disc, using nothing but his hands and a few sound effect illusions.
I've seen this one already.
I've seen this play. It's a very good play.
It is, yeah. It's not the right season for it, but
That was a dumb play.
Slowly, surely, as all things do, your eyes grow heavy, and sleep.
what's with this cop's fucking plotline in this where he just learns to kill again?
The ominous fabler is far too busy to add commentary onto doing like multiple voices and sound effects, all with hand puppets. Mind you, it's all shadow puppets being cast upon the side of your tiny hut. But after having a good amount of food, some rest. You're still dusty and dry and achy, but sleep does overtake you. As we begin a short rest, you have a dream. You two and Celise. You dream that you're flying over the Great Rift Canyon. Few hundred feet above this cavern, you immediately start flying down. Down so incredibly fast, you can hear and feel the wind rushing for miles. 1 mile, 2 mile, you're not entirely sure, but you get so far down that the light from above is just a pinprick against nothing. At this point, there's a flash of a elderly man's face. Imagine Geralt of Riviera, he has a white, roguish ponytail, a squared beard, and he stares at you, dead in the eyes, and he says 2 words. Find me. Find me. Find me. Your eyes go dark. There are 3 images that display. The first one is what appears to be a bag. Just a black, belt pouch bag. And once again, this gentleman's voice. Find me! I was a scholar. And then it goes dark. The next one is an image of a crystal statue of an iconic looking bard, the type of bard that you would see on a painting, a lute strapped around his back, a traveler's hat, sword at his side, roguish ponytail, squared off beard, but it's made of pure crystal and it is inside of like a Beauty and the Beast glass case. I was an artist! Find me! And then the third one, your eyes flash open. It's this image of hunks of flesh that have been blended together. Imagine like a pink slushy with bits of hot dog meat, teeth, lips, and eyes, entrails inside of a glass jar. I was a killer. Find me. Find me.
Find no killer.
Through through and
We
through
are back.
your vision goes until you reach a castle. A black castle surrounded by a moat of shining green. And inside of that castle, you know lies a dragon. Find me, and we will end this together, says Bucknard the Bard. You wake up, and, oh, April just left. I'm gonna tinkle really quick, but I'll be right back.
I'll grab some water.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna pee really quick, April. I'll tell you what you missed.
Alright.
Who's that thing?
It's me, Ben. Have you heard of me, Ben? Oh. I'm a fifth grade.
You're a bit bit?
Ben's hero.
How stormy is it?
It will be.
It will be.
It's alright now. But I was hearing a lot of thunder on my walk.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's just like kind of grumbling out there, or if I.
That happens sometimes, but the sky was really dark.
I think I'm still gonna chance it where I would like. I might just bring an extra pair of socks.
I would.
How's your pen good?
Okay. It's actually slowly there.
Usually people like blood-based ones, like super nuts. But maybe
All I can think is they value their mattress.
yeah. Some people do that.
Or mostly madres come to Dollar General and they've been talked into relaxing today.
It's a good day for relaxing. I've always thought. Pretty much, I always think that it's a good day for relaxing.
Emer got up to get a little kiss from me when I came in. That was a pup.
April, you back?
Sort of. Hold on.
Sort of. Just wait. We're taking it easy today. Hey, Bob. I'm just waiting for April to get back, Hambone, so I can explain what it is that she stepped out for. Just that last little bit, re-solidify it a little.
How come you're not wearing your clothes?
Oh, it's hot. It's hot to wear a cloak.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hambone says hi to you.
Hi.
Hey.
You can explain
Okay.
now.
So you guys had a vision there. I believe there were three crucial things, right? You had this vision of this elderly bard with a very like serene expression, saying, "Find me, find me, find me." I was a scholar, and you see this like black belt pouch. I was
I got all that.
an artist, I was a slayer, and then at the end of it, it's zooming through this deep cavernous area, and it reaches a like black castle deep underground made of like black stone that's surrounded in a moat of glowing green. And inside of that castle, you can see the burning eyes and roaring hatred of Dragotha the Draco Lich. And that same kind of gentlemanly voice says, "Find me, and we will destroy Dragotha together."
Okay.
You are given full certainty that this is none other than Bucknard the Bard at last.
Wow.
The Nard
How
Bard
do we
himself.
find him?
How this bard put me in his dreams, bro?
I mean, I'm getting the same ones you. I got some ideas, but it's... Give me a second. Well, my app opens. Yeah, there we go. So I can do a thing. Sleece isn't here, right? Is Sleece here?
Sleece is here. I can use an amount of her powers.
She doesn't have like bless or anything prepared ever.
Not really.
It would
No.
actually help me here.
It definitely uses
No.
the old Smitey Smites. But Ominous Fabler could give you Bardic Inspiration if you'd like.
I'm gonna need some of that. So I'm gonna need your help. And the auras, Lisa's aura gives me a +6, +5.
for, I believe, like saving throws and ability checks. Yeah. Not for
Cool.
skills necessarily. I don't know what you're trying
Does
to
Bardic
do, but
Inspiration for saving throws, does that work on saving throws, or is that just skill checks?
I'm checking it out. It will be a D12 for one ability check, attack, or saving throw.
Okay, cool.
It'll be an extra D12.
Well, if this fails, then it's gonna be bad for us. Well, for me, for a day. But we got time right now, right? We got time?
I mean, I don't know. I assume we have some time.
It's a good time for a weekend right now. Yeah.
A weekend? What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I got this weird tincture that makes it so you can go beyond the plane, can ask questions of a demigod or dead sage or what have you, but you might go crazy.
You want to like do
For a
like
day.
some peyote type of
Yeah,
BS in the
we got a
freaking brush out
cave
here?
in a desert, and we've exhausted everything. I'm the best tracker in the world, and I can't find Bucknard.
Oh. Well, that might be helpful. I don't know. What do you think? Can we go together?
I mean, we can go together or separate. You want the first hit of this shit?
I don't know about that.
I'll do it. I'll leave you one. It's gonna take about 22 minutes to mix this up. And,
Doing some peyote in the desert. This is appropriate. It's very funny that you bring it up because I'm actually looking at like, you know, the 3.5 spells they're talking about in this are like vision, commune, contact other plane, divination. That's all peyote, you know.
I'm doing Contact Other Plane. I have had it as a ritual, and I have never successfully cast it.
Yep, this is your.
But I can add a D12. You got a Do you got a thing in mind that I'm trying to contact? Like Koshi's is doing sketchy desert drugs right now. We're
Contact.
just doing a miniature Burning Man.
I know who I'm contacting.
Yeah. Let me get my roll together here.
You can come with me on my and check out my cool contacts.
$20 plus a 6 from Celise.
Thought it was 5.
This is gonna be a intelligence saving throw, right?
Yeah,
so,
which I am bad at.
Yeah. It's a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. It's a +5 with Celise's modifier
It's a
and
magic 8-ball.
a D12.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna down my vial of this stuff, and I think I have 2 at the ready for other people. And let's see, big money. There it is. Yeah.
It finally works for Koji. You can see Koji says it's
Oh,
time for
shit,
a
I'm
weekend.
feeling it.
He takes a sip of this sludgy, gludgy, greenish tincture, and his pupils dilate, and he kind of exhales really deeply and leans against this Tensor's, Lehman's tiny hut. Celise and Fabler will babysit you.
I don't need to be babysat. I'm going into the desert. I walk out of the cave, but really I'm just like fucking puking.
Yeah, you're imagining yourself as Paul Atreides right now. You're doing the whole Muad'Dib. Akama, are you also casting Contact Other Plane?
I mean, if he can do it for me, yeah.
Yeah, there's a vial that has it in it for you.
So go ahead, Akuma, please give me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. You'll get an extra D12 as well as +5 onto this roll due to Celise and Fabler.
Sorry, D. What? D.
A D12 and a +5.
Alright. Ugh!
I think you're actually proficient in intelligence saving throws too.
Yeah.
From being a warlock.
You can do the D20 with your intelligence saving throw too.
D20?
Sorry, dude.
Wait, just a D20, not +5.
I'll
I
add
think
that.
you
I'll add that
have-
6.
I think you're trained in intelligence.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh,
So
that's not clearing.
sometimes it's very good.
Can I re-roll?
Do you have a point of inspiration to burn?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's better.
That's better. 18 plus 6 is a success. Okay. So,
Just for fun, can we get Celise's roll on that too? Because she doesn't get her own aura bonus.
yeah, let me check out Celise's character sheet really quick. Because I don't want to, I don't want to do something wrong. But Celise's intelligence is a 14, so it's a +2. So 1d20 plus 7. And throw a d12 on there for spice.
Okay.
But honestly, Celise is real good at that. Obviously. She's not tripping though. She's not taking the peyote in the desert with you guys.
Oh. Fucking nerd. Later.
Wow.
Oh
She's-
man, it's like we've always existed inside a cave and we're exiting it for the first time.
Mm-hmm. You exit the cave.
Since Plato doesn't exist, I'm the first person.
Oh God.
I'm fucking really hidden literary references today, folks.
I know. We're doing a lot of book talk
I
here.
don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Or
As you spiritually exit the desert, Akuma and Koji, you find yourself at a great cavern. Massive, open, black hole in the ground. Almost a cave. You look backwards, you look forwards. You are somewhere immense and deep, ancient. It is cool. It is not hot. Around you, you can hear dripping, but mostly just echoing silence.
no, we just left the cave. I'll leave it.
You leave the cave. You are in a much larger cave now.
Oh, fuck, it's one of these.
The darkness
Alright.
surrounds you. You can hear the slithering, wet, slopping sound, morass of tentacles writhing and gripping one another, yet nothing touches you. There is no light in this area until, for an unknown amount of time, a single green candle flickers, revealing Not much of the ground below, although you can expect it is full of writhing green worms. But what is in front of you is a black stone monolith, etched in ancient, arcane runes, standing maybe 20 feet tall, but it is an impossible distance away yet close to you. Inside of that monolith, with your third eye, you can see the skeletal remains of a man, ordained in lich's robes. There is an undead presence within this creature's eyes as they alight with green flame. And Caius the Worm God speaks to you for the first time. Oh, hello there, little friend.
God.
I've been waiting for y'all.
Where's Bucknard? Shut up. Where's Bucknard?
Oh, you know what I did? I made his sister kill him. It was funny.
Oh.
His own sister. That's one.
How many do I got?
That's two. You got three left.
You haven't answered that one.
I just did. You had five. Now you got three.
Alright, I'm fucking... Let's see. You didn't answer the first one. I asked, where's Bucknard? Not what happened to Bucknard. You answered an unasked question.
Well, is Bucknard?
Yeah.
That's a tricky question, Koji Kosi Greenwalk. For you see,
Not
I did
really.
find the true and true of it. His soul is broken into 3 parts that are each controlled by 3 lich lords who guard the keys to Dragotha's tomb. Deep into the Wormclaw fissure you must go to retrieve that of Dragotha's true archenemy.
Alright. Well, that pretty much wraps up all my questions. Later, I'm gonna fucking, while this stuff's still good, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it.
Oh,
Start leaving.
enjoy what you can, for it is the end of days.
Yeah.
I can see your weaknesses. I could just
Oh,
keep
God,
you
man.
here.
You couldn't fucking... I can't keep me here. I can fucking fly here. I'm gonna attempt to fly here. Can I fly in this realm?
You can fly, certainly. Your body isn't really yours, you know?
Later, dweeb.
Oh, you still got a minute with me. The monolith and the Lich Lord inside of it turns its attention to you. And what about you? Tiamat's spawn. Child of hell. What of you?
No, I was included in this.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to try and contact me. I've been waiting to have a conversation.
I wasn't trying to contact you though.
Oh. That's
What
a
do you want?
shame. I want to talk. I want to know what you want to know. I want to hurt you.
Okay, you're weird.
I've been waiting
Man,
a
I didn't know
long
we were gonna come over here.
time. Oh, Tiamat, you wanted to talk to your god.
Yeah.
I think that time's over, friend.
Why?
Have they contacted you? Oh no, you've been too busy gallivanting, hopping around. You see, hell's not as popular anymore. People are tired of it, you see. My plan is a good plan.
I don't think it is. Pretty dumb.
And
plan.
Tiamat, she don't whack it much either, but that's fine. I've got a bunch of dudes. I've got a bunch of strong dudes. And there's just 3 of you. Few popular
Yeah,
wizards,
like you
maybe.
think you are invincible? I don't think so.
I am a god.
So?
What do you have?
I am a god. I'm a goddess.
You serve a
I
god.
have everything that I have
Dog.
and need to make you go away.
That's fun. Because I have all the need to keep you here.
You don't have anything.
I have 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute to do what? Just sit here blabbering about useless stuff that doesn't matter because you're just gonna die?
Saying I'm gonna die. Where do you think a god goes when it dies?
I don't know, to another plane? And I hope you meet Tiamat and she kicks your ass.
I've met that god dog. That poor god dog stinks. That dog needs to lie down.
You're a
I'm
dog.
tired of it. Hell is stupid. Heaven is stupid. It should all be goddamn worms. And I'm tired of pretending
That's
otherwise.
Is that because you're a worm? I don't get it.
I was a man. I was a man with dreams and hopes and feels. But now I'm a rock. I'm a rock that is angry and filled with wormy vengeance.
So you're just a little, like, 12-year-old crybaby who's mad at, like, the world because you don't like heaven and hell? Like, not everybody thinks the same way that you do.
Precisely, Miss Akuma May. And might I also add, you have 1 question left. Koji, you still got 3 questions to ask me, and we are not done until them questions get asked.
I'm off another place now.
Question.
Checking out, like, some rocks, you know?
I think like Koji's actually dealing with like the death of his family members.
Yeah.
Something that has never come up in his camp.
He's really contemplating
He's
some...
got, like, animations from the wall type stuff are happening around him, and he's like becoming at peace. Like the shit that's held him back.
I have a question.
And it will be your last until the darkest day.
Fine. What is your greatest weakness?
That's a great question, Alchema. Let's see. I have on me 2 divine artifacts, right? I have a magical big-ass buster-ass weapon. Can smash it through, right? Can't be destroyed unless you cast a wish spell upon it. The second will be my wormy cow. And once again, that is an artifact, a creature of the gods, and you cannot destroy my cow unless you cast a wish upon it. That And of course, I run off of the fear energy and aura of despair and doom. If there was a way for you to inspire hope to the masses, good work. Maybe you could repel my ward. But that is also unlikely, because by the time the darkest day is upon you, there will not be many humans mortals left.
A ward? What? The hell ward are you talking about?
An aura of despair and doom, of writhing corruption and madness, an end to all things, and a return to the basic, the primordial, and the terrible.
Oh, an aura. Okay. Whatever. I don't care about your aura.
You will.
No, I won't.
Oh, you will.
No, I won't. Yeah, you're funny, man.
It will be funny when before I arrive on the darkest day, I deliver upon you Tiamat's heart and destroy all of your divine powers, as well as killing the sweet god of the Weaver that your paladin possesses. Both of them will die by my hand before I descend upon Alhasta. Heaven and hell shall fall before I reach the prime material plane. Of this I assure you.
Well, then we won't meet you in the prime material plane. We'll stop you before that happens.
There is a reason that your god hasn't contacted you yet. It is because she is dying of worms. It is because her brain is becoming whittled, full of holes and nasty ass shit. Self-doubt and angst. You think I am a child. You and she should see that what you call God. It is a fool. It is a false.
Then what the hell, man? I don't care. I don't have any more questions.
I've infected hell.
Nobody cares.
I've infected heaven.
I don't care.
Hey, Koji, you all right over there?
Yeah, I just fought a bunch of my dead relatives, but they were all vampires. What they got killed by vampires. Long and short of it is, I think I'm finally at peace. So that's pretty rad. How you doing over there, Akuma?
I'm out of questions for this guy.
Also, I found these beers, so like we got beer now.
Oh, sweet. Let's have one right now. Like,
Yeah, fucking. I'm gonna wait till after I get out of this. I'm gonna have one on sand.
Wait, do not
I
laugh
just
at me.
want one.
Do not mock this transgression of cosmic experience.
Nobody cares about your experience, man.
I will.
Yeah, fucking crack a beer.
I'm gonna get my beer open.
How dare you disrespect
You're fucking
me?
harshing our buzz.
He doesn't
You
like
fucking
it.
suck, bro.
Oh, no,
Fucking-
I am the
Like
end of all things, and you will regret you will.
Oh man, things
Oh,
never end.
he's regretting opening his mouth.
Yeah. You gotta get on our level. You're stuck inside a fucking obelisk. You fucking. You dug yourself in the
You're in
deepest
an
cave of all of
obelisk.
them.
Ow!
Ah,
You can't even fucking fly. I can fucking
can't do
fly.
anything.
I broke out of this obelisk 1,500 years ago, but for a short
Don't
moment.
look like a dummy.
Yeah, now you're back in there.
Yeah. Sucks to
What are you gonna
suck,
do?
idiot.
But I will be back.
This is all a metaphor for your own negativity.
My day.
Yeah, you should belong in that.
You're over there too dumb to realize it.
You should be at peace. How about that?
1,500 years. You gotta let go of the past. That's what you gotta do. Get on my fucking level.
Yeah, why don't you just like leave everyone alone? And work
Yeah.
on yourself.
Work on yourself before you try to become a god.
I've worked on myself for a very long time. I'm proud of the monster
Bet
that
you
I am.
have.
I've seen the truth. Fine.
Oh, that's funny.
You are taking this the wrong way. You should have been very afraid of me.
No, that ain't happening. You're a fucking rock.
You are immortal, and that is enough. You know, fine. I'll see you in, like, what, a couple days?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll see you in, like,
What even is time?
seriously? It's gonna be, like, a couple days, okay, y'all?
Alright, you measure time just fucking 1,500 years old, you're still measuring by days. I'm measuring by experiences, and I'm only 83. So, like, I've already beaten you.
Yeah, get on his
You're
level.
you lost.
You're not even on his level.
Don't feel like you won this conversation. Don't
I
feel
already feel like I
don't
won
feel
this
smug
conversation.
about this.
What even is winning? You don't win
You
conversation.
don't have to
Yeah,
feel
everything
anything
is
for
a
you or anything
competition.
about you.
Everything.
I don't
No,
feel
man.
anything.
This is such a negative way to think about life.
I'm gonna eat your. Worms are gonna eat your eyeballs out.
Oh,
You know,
this poor
fucking,
child.
that's being a mortal. You know?
But the
We're all just
worms
worms
are forever.
eventually.
They're gonna go into space and they're gonna go into time and it's gonna be it.
Oh, Koji,
What's up, Akuma?
you got 2 more questions, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use them. Fucking.
I was gonna say if you do want to use them. I mean, he gave us pretty good information of the last question I asked.
No, we don't work ahead. You know, we solve one problem at a time. That way, nobody can out machinations.
You gotta have some
If we
ideas.
make a grand plan, that makes a grand plan that can be foiled. I've figured out where Bucknard is. Next fucking, I'm gonna chill for a day. Because I imagine all the shit that this has done, I'm gonna have to lay down for a bit. And we go to the fucking canyon that he was talking about. We go find Bucknard, and then we take it from there. You know, one step at a time.
Alright, well, I got some information at least.
Yeah, I got some information.
Yeah, we
You
don't need
fucking-
you, worm guy.
Yeah, you fucking,
I don't even need
you're ruining
you.
us for us.
I don't even need you. Okay?
I don't think you need us. But, like,
You stink.
I think you need me.
You're dirty dogs. Go away.
You need
Alright.
me to laugh at you. Because you think you're above everyone.
And the lone green candle that was illuminating this vast, immense, writhing cavern snuffs out.
Look, he ran away. What a coward.
You walk back in to the out of the cave. And this time, you walk out of the cave. And you find yourselves outside of your, Liamon's tiny hut. 1 minute
How hot I get out
has
here.
passed. 1 minute has passed as per the contact other plane spell goes. You guys are still probably feeling the effects of whatever it was that Koji gave you. But regardless, in front of you is just the vastness of the Rift
hold on
Canyon.
1 sec, I gotta go do something.
Okay.
What you
Akuma,
want?
as for your dream, of course, it was like, you can see where Kongen Thulnir is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this huge, like, scar in the earth is known as the Worm Crawl Fissure, and that's kind of where your vision
Yeah.
was leading you.
But it's only like this little area here.
Yeah, this very narrow, 100 miles. That's about 5 miles down. Very, very deep down. Kind of reminiscent. A line that I really liked from White Plume Mountain had a little poem, and it says like, farther, farther, farther down, forget life, forget light, forget sound, and so it's like super down there. Um, the one of the deepest parts of the Rift Canyon.
That wormhole, the wormhole fissure is like one of the deepest parts.
Deep and narrow.
Even if it's only 5 miles down, I think it would be like bigger than that, right? 5 miles.
5 miles into the earth? That's deep,
pretty
yo.
big.
That's deep. That's like volcanic levels.
Shit.
Can you hear this cowboy music?
Under the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Western ambient. Is that because we were taking peyote in the desert?
I guess I thought it was playing for everybody, but I suppose you'd have to like play it. I usually post one of these, so there's some ambient music for the game.
No, like I have it playing now. I had it muted, the rhythm thing.
Makes sense.
Now it's on now. I ain't got shit else to listen to.
I think all the probably all the ones on YouTube have that going on, but how would I know?
Woo!
Woo! I think probably I could assume Rose ain't gonna be making it in this game, but that's fine. It's fine. I think she she don't feel too good, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I doubt she's gonna show up.
She might. I don't care. Like, you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna pee really quick.
trying to plan what to do at this Harry Potter place.
Ooh. Swing
my
it. You
God.
know, don't make plans. Just wing it.
Oh, I don't want to like plan everything out or anything. I just like I heard like apparently going to that section of the park can take like all day,
Oh.
or and like you can ride like the Hogwarts train to another park, and then there's like Hogsmeade there. So it's like Harry Potter World, then the train there to the Hogsmeade as well at another park. So it's just a lot of shit. I was like wondering how long it's gonna take. Probably be all day.
Yeah.
I only got 1 day.
You only got 1 day, man. I think you
Yeah.
should try and maximize it, you know.
Yeah, like start super fucking early and get like as much done as possible.
You know, I like dicking around so much though that I never I imagine if I went to a theme park for a day, I would ride like 2 rides and then like
And then just chill.
and then chill, right? Not
Oh
that
my
I
God.
wouldn't regret that, like, but
There's so much shit to do though, even like entertainment wise. Like,
right. I am easily entertained.
I don't want to go on a bunch of rides. Like, I mean, I'll probably end up like in the Harry Potter section for most of the day that we're there. Like,
I read a
just
really
like looking
dumb
at shit.
book recently. It's a fan fiction called Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality. And it's like this super well, like everyone loves it or whatever, but it's dumb as fuck. It's this 40-year-old like super smart mechanical robotics engineer guy, and he wrote Harry Potter if like he, this 40-year-old super smart guy, was Harry Potter. So it was like Harry Potter if he was a very smart person with a scientific mind with a lot of knowledge. It ruins the whole book, and it was wild.
The fuck?
I don't know. It was a weird thing. Harry Potter the whole time was like this smart ass kid, and everyone was like, "Well, he's right. We are dumb." It's a weird self-insert thing where he was just like walking over Dumbledore and yelling at McGonagall and stuff. I don't know.
Oh my God. The hell? Ah, fuck. Banjo.
Come on, handball. We don't have Rose here. Oh, so, for the next campaign, by the way, I would highly recommend you purchase the book. I'll be posting a link. It's like $35, but it is the only thing you'll need for the whole game.
What is it? 500 what? Bucks?
35. 35.
Oh my God.
$35. That's it. That's it.
I was like, what? 500.
Nope. You can get it for $15, as a matter of fact. It's a nice little book. It's paperback. It's very small. It's very cheap, but it's better to have the physical book in this case. And you're supporting, you know, yeah, because we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons next campaign. So.
Yeah, if you like send me a link or something to like. Okay, stop it. Stop.
Beep. There. It's on the disco now.
Okay. Okay.
Now, it's certainly not necessary. When I ran my trial arc for a couple games, a few people actually bought the book like while we were playing it because they were having so much fun. I was like, you guys don't
Yeah.
need the book, but I think like 3 of them like wound up buying the book because they're like, I want to try this game out sometime. I really like it, you know. Um,
Okay, let's see. I want to check Amazon.
yeah, it's very affordable. It's soft cover, and it's I think like 6 by 8, so it's kind of a smaller book too.
Okay. So for next campaign though as well, what is the plan with that? We have people.
I'll be in contact.
How many people?
I'm gonna finalize stuff during the final act of this game. Um,
Okay.
I am shooting for 5 people. I can go up to 7 if we play online continuously. Uh, I have no problem with continuing to play online. I have one guy who's like a really good artist, though. He's not from here, but I thought it would be very fun to have someone who can do really cool art of our characters for a very stylish game like that.
Ooh. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game, I think. Rose has read the book that this game is gonna be based off of, which is fun. But it's going to, of course, not follow like that book. I'm just using that universe, but. Come on, hey Bo. It'll be fun though. Start maybe thinking about what kind of teen superhero you might want to play.
Okay, I have to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I think I have an idea.
Age range has to be 12 to 18 though. I think 17 is really the cutoff. 12 like 13 to 17 is the we're playing teenagers, but as far as like powers go, nothing is off limits. Absolutely nothing is off limits.
Nothing.
No,
I don't know.
But your like type of power might influence the type of class you're playing as, For example, if you wanted to play more of a shadowy type character, you might wind up playing a shadowy type class. But that's besides the point, We'll worry about that much later. And certainly the character creation of that game, like we all do it together as a group. So
people really like make up these really fucking weird powers. Like you said the last people in one of the campaigns you did, like it's like some random superpowers in there.
There were. One person, like, she had disco tech, disco powers using, like, audio, sound blasts, light. She had giant roller skates. One person was a robot made of 1-inch mirrored squares that could, like, turn invisible or serrate people.
The hell?
One was, like, influenced by...
I don't know if I can be that creative.
One was like influenced by Studio Ghibli films and was kind of an illusionist, so made like Studio Ghibli monsters everywhere. And the CD played basically like an edgelord version of Aang, like just
Oh my
Avatar
God.
state, you know.
Okay. I have to think
Hmm.
about.
It's also part of the game is finding out what your superpowers are, so don't really think
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
There's a huge element of the game of like, I want to try this out, you know.
Like I have an idea, but like maybe I can incorporate
Yeah.
something else.
You know, there's definitely like the type of idea of like, okay, so I can shoot lasers out of my eyes. I want to try and shoot a a blue laser this time or something like that. You know, there's definitely a cool progression of that nature, and you'll see. I assure you that it will be fun, and I'm excited about running a game in modern times and getting out of fantasy for a bit. Uh, Come on, Hambone.
Yeah, what is he doing?
I don't know. I don't know what he could be even doing.
Oh. I don't know, maybe send a text or something.
Like he would even respond. He would never
Right.
even.
I'm just reading some shit.
I guess, yeah. Hambone. What are you doing? You can probably find like a free PDF of masks, you know, if you want to scroll through it or whatever. But uh, certainly, eventually, I highly recommend. You know, since we're running a campaign of it and everything, it won't be anywhere as long as this one, um, but
I'm still remembering that lady that like chose her power. Like I used to be in this like role playing forum thing, and we had to like roleplay our like superpowers that we made up.
Yeah.
And there was like one lady that like this was like in high school, but there was this one lady who said that her superpower is gonna be turning into a puddle of water.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
what? That's like the dumbest superpower.
That is a weird superpower to have. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you can turn into water. Wow.
Just a puddle of water.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
like,
understand,
I
like...
guess you can move around like that.
I can understand the one situation that's cool. Unless you want to kill people by having them drink you.
Ew.
Is that what you want? Ugh.
How would that even know? That never even happened. She would always just like do really stupid things with her power, like I'm going to sneak into the library. Like what?
Oh, they would see a puddle sweep it into the...
So I gotta just get mopped up. Like, okay. Kage, no. No. Okay. Hold on. I gotta feed him. It's storming. I mean, did he lose power or something?
No, his webcam's on.
Oh. I didn't even look.
Yeah.
Everyone's dipping up out of here.
It's fine. It's understandable, but... What you doing?
Well, I got all that information from the game, at least this game. I wrote it down so I can tell them next game. About the dream.
All
and about
sorts of things. It's the end of the...
divine
End of the
artifacts.
fucking... Gabe?
Yes. I got all that. Now we just gotta do some action.
Yeah, Habod.
Action.
Yeah, Habod.
Where's he at? What the hell? I'm gonna keep looking at this website. You know that top hat that Zeke got from Kelsey?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like, okay, he's a Amazon delivery driver, and I just got sent a picture. He's like wearing it. He was like wearing it all day today.
Ugh.
Just delivering packages to people's houses in a top hat. Like, okay.
Okay.
It's like somebody's fucking like, oh, what is it? Somebody's like porch camera, like from that view.
Let's say, is that Panic at the Disco? Is that Mr. Panic?
God.
Panic at the Disco?
He's delivering my package. Dude, I've never seen a water slide that like you literally just like get into a tube and then they like drop you.
How far down? 100 feet? 300
I
feet?
don't know. It depends, I think. I don't know, man. But you get into a tube, it looks like you're about to be like cryo, like crypto frozen shit.
Ooh, like a capsule? They put you in a capsule?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Close the door
Ooh.
in this capsule, and then they like can like have them side by side, so like 2 people get in, and then they have to like they release them.
Oh,
You don't
we're
know which
going.
one's gonna drop.
It's Hambone.
Wow.
Wow.
What's up? What I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. We were just talking about Disneyland, about how I would highly recommend you guys purchase the book for the next campaign, but nothing else.
The book?
The masks.
For the,
Boots.
You can get it for about $15. I posted it on Disco, but you can probably find a better price. But it's, definitely available online. But even more than D&D, I recommend supporting, like, dudes who aren't Wizards of the Coast.
Hey boy, I'll fucking...
I know, man. I'm there for you. I'm there with it. Okay, let's hop back in. Rock this last hour out. We are tripping in the desert. Yes. You guys have cast contact other plane, made a fool of Caius, the worm god himself, and exited his dark domain. At this point, you are still feeling some elated effects, but you have been brought back to reality. This is as, like, the sun is starting to fully rise, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning or so. It's a chilly morning, but it does get pretty hot here.
How was the come down off of that stuff?
I think that you are still feeling certain effects. I would say that in the same way that when you take LSD, it's kind of just like a really snap transition between, like, going bonkers and then you're like, oh wait, I'm not bonkers anymore.
Alright. I still think we should take another day, get a weekend before endgame.
Yeah, but like, I think maybe we should try to like gather information at least on the rift, like, or like explore the area or something. I don't know what else to do out here.
Make up another batch of that stuff.
And talk to who? The same guy? We're gonna go back and talk to him? And then we're stuck in another conversation with that guy. That we gotta...
Well, that was your fault. You chose to stick around. I've dealt with past issues, and I'm finally at peace.
You do actually
I'm just mad.
feel a little more, like, calm about this, Koji. You tackled some things. Death to your family. Alien abduction. Being the chosen Scion to defend the world from the oncoming apocalypse. Like, it's all come together. You even know where Bucknard is. Or
and I found a 6-pack.
And you found a 6-pack.
Which I inexplicably still have.
Inexplicably, but you're still, like, kind of high, so you're not questioning it, You're like, of course I have this. I had it in that 5th realm or whatever, so...
Alright, so you're gonna fucking walk around for a while, fucking get the lay of the land. No shit, desert pixies.
There are no desert pixies.
Oh, bullshit. I use a 4th level spell slot for Conjure
To
Fey.
create
There are 8
desert pixies. 8 desert pixies appear. Desert spread.
You did this to me,
I did
Thor.
this to you.
You
Certainly.
let me get to this higher level.
These 8 pixies, they arrive and they create a small dust devil off in the distance, kind of giggling, and then they go silent as their necks crane, like directly south, as you can see the fair city of Alhaster, or the general direction of it. Dark clouds are starting to arise there.
Where?
Oh shit, should we go check that out?
Where is it?
A few hundred miles away, just generally to the south.
Oh. Yeah. Why not? Let's go.
Alright, give me a Constitution save.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Or willingly fail this Constitution save.
I'm totally fine. I have great constitution, you know what I'm saying. Oh, that was bad.
That's a 9.
You turn into a bird.
What?
Because the pixie the pixies got polymorph.
Wow.
All
I
right.
also turn into a bird.
So, you are both birds now. Unfortunately, you, with a regular polymorph spell, you have the intelligence of a bird.
Oh, man.
Uh,
Wait. That could be advantageous now because there's weather.
Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna.
weather effect
What
going
kind of
on.
bird, Koji?
Oh man. Koji is. What is his spirit bird? I'm a seagull for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Say like. Okay. Cool. So, Akuma and Koji, you are both now seagulls, flying high over this vast, empty plain. There's nowhere that you need to go. There's nowhere you need to be. No. Instead, you just sail. Kind of gently being pulled south because there are strong, cold winds, strange winds that are pulling in. Not the way that wind usually pushes, the way that a bird can usually feel now. It's not easterlies, it's not westerlies, it's not a strong wind that pulls from one direction. No, this sucks in. You can feel minute changes in gravity even as you allow this area to pull you in. Your vision isn't great as a seagull, but it's better than a human's. You can definitely see fathoms farther, but it's not like that as a hawk. Far off in that distance, you can see a storm. But right in front of you, you see a bug. Ooh.
Oh, I eat that bug.
You eat that bug.
Nom nom. Nom nom nom.
Several mosquitoes rise up, and of course the amount of botflies, other carrion bugs are present throughout this area because of the copious amounts of corpses. Flying over, you can see a handful of the writhing dead, these walking bodies that don't have any digestible bits. Nothing that seems tasty. Some of them are a lot bigger now. You certainly a distant part of you remembers seeing all amounts of these worm-ridden dead, but seeing more of them than there are living things, that's disturbing. That's problematic for you. You see another bug.
This does only last for an hour, by the way.
As the hour starts to give up, you guys
God.
settle. Somewhere south of where you were. I would say a good 50 miles south. That's good for an hour. And you revert back to your hominid form.
All right.
Wow,
Well.
that was crazy. Why are we seagulls in the desert?
This is the episode where we do a bunch of drugs in the desert. I don't think it was written like that, but I made it like that.
It happens. I thought there was another time that we did the same thing. I don't remember, but I thought we got fucked up at some point. We were doing dumb shit.
We've been doing dumb shit for a bit. That's our game.
Yeah, you've been doing dumb shit for a bit. That's
True.
not. That's something new.
I thought I took drugs with Koji already before. I swear. I don't know. Oh well. Where are we at?
You guys are here with the giant monkey. It's just Koji and Akama at the moment. Demiurg can pop up, and you have no doubts that the Fabler will catch up, although his legs are stunted. There's something weird, otherworldly about that creature.
The Fabler?
Yeah.
I have a question. Is the Fabler based off a Gene Wilder character?
Okay, out of context, the Fabler was supposed to betray you. He was yeah, and I thought that was fucking stupid. He was supposed to show up and be like, nope, I'm here out of luck. And then he was supposed to, like, try and kill you. And I'm like, that's a waste of an excellent character that I like. No. Like...
There was, I randomly, a clip on YouTube came up for me today, and it was a Gene Wilder movie called, The Revolution Starts Without Me. And in it, Gene Wilder has a fucking stuffed hawk on his arm for the whole scene.
Oh, really?
And he's like on a horse that's like shaking around and stuff.
Well, then maybe, yeah.
The whole movie.
It's definitely possible. I've never heard of this joke before.
Never heard of dead birds for comedic purposes?
No. I mean, yeah.
Classic Monty Python.
Yeah.
Dead bird for comedic purpose?
There is that, dead bird for comedic purpose, but I don't...
Anyway, back to the game.
I guess, right? What that may be. We do find ourselves here, just a few, maybe 25 miles north of Kongen Thulnir, maybe 25 miles south of the greater part of the Wormcrawl Fissure. You are aware that the actual entrance to this area is approximately 5 miles down. The fog layer of the Rift Canyon, there's like the layer of mist, that starts at about 1,000 feet. So outside of your vision that you had, your dream, you're not super sure of what perils might exist down there. Other than it being pretty much a straight rent in the earth.
Now, Is this the canyon that Bucknard is in? Is that in here somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, we're right by the worm crawfish. There it is. I see it now. So we're almost back to where we started today's adventure.
Uh-huh.
All right, so get up to the canyon, and I guess we just go in, right?
Go in.
Just go in the canyon. Second.
I
Is that what we do?
guess. I don't know.
25.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh wow, if you check out this map, Dragotha's lair is marked.
I see it.
Oh.
Now we go right there.
Within distance that I can point at, that looks like a fucking. That looks like a coast of fire.
I think we found the
I
lair.
think we found.
Hey, Akuma, I'm just now realizing this map we got.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, there's a marking here on it.
I think we've actually gone past that several
Oh.
times.
Whoa.
It's still not at the surface level, but yeah. You guys stand
Well, it's good.
at the cliff's edge, just staring down this impossibly deep cavern.
I spit down it.
It falls for 1,000 feet and then into a thick layer of mist that you cannot see through.
We should have asked how far down he is.
Isn't it like 5 miles? I know that. I
5
got that
miles?
information.
I can fall 5 miles.
I don't know. It might be more than that though. I don't know. I think it's 5 miles.
Think it's 5 miles?
Yeah.
I don't have enough food
I can fly.
to. I can fly.
Could just fly down there.
Could just fly down there.
But
I don't even got to use my swords to fly anymore because I'm such at peace. I'm just gonna jump in, even though
God.
I don't think that holds up in the game. I think Kochi fully believes it in this moment.
You just pinch your nose and jump into this canyon.
Yeah.
All right. Akuma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fly. In a spiral down. Cause why not?
All right.
It's a cool spiral. I'm taking my time.
And you can hear Koji crunching against these spire rocks. Dang it! As he falls, it takes half an hour, Koji, of you falling against these rocks. For what? For 20d6 of damage, that ain't gonna be nothing. 67 halved, right? Because some point you're gonna rage.
No.
No?
Because I'm at peace now.
Oh, you're at peace.
Wow.
Fucking slamming your
I take a
skull.
full 67.
Dush!
Namaste, punk.
Celise glides down with you, Akuma. And as you guys are falling down, there's multiple layers. There's not just one layer of cloud and fog. You go through one, there's an area of space, then another, and then another. Of course, this makes it dark as shit down here. The ground itself on the loose areas you can see are entirely barren and rocky. There's no life that grows because there's no light down here. There's moisture, sure, but it doesn't seem like there's any fungi. Cliffs, slopes, other difficult terrain are common, of course. It takes a long time. Impossibly long, and irritatingly so, because Koji is trying to not grunt out of pain every time he slams his head against another jagged spire of ancient
Just
stone.
a traveler in the world. I'm a leaf on the wind.
But eventually, you crash, and you reach what might be solid ground. Now, what lies in front of you is a cavern. Massive. It does have a ceiling that is impossibly high, approximately from where you're at 300 feet up at least, but jagged, rough with stalagmites. Or stalactites, sorry. You can see that there is a steep downward slope. Each one of these squares is half a mile. Fortunately for you, the area itself is lit by glowing green bioluminescence.
You said there's a steep downward slope?
Yes, from where you're at here, it is just like jagged down.
Oh, I'm gonna shield surf it.
It's very rocky, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. From where you're at, though, say it's, each square is about half a mile. So, although you can see these markers, it's not really, I don't really think there's much that I can point out. I don't think you guys have, like, that amazing of sight. It is hazy-mazy here, bioluminescence, sure, but
I'm just gonna fly forward. With Demir, if he'll follow me, he probably won't. I can't control him.
sure.
I don't need. He's not even on the map.
He's not on the map right here. I just wanted to... These are kind of you guys. These are huge, right? So, Akama, as you start flying, believe it or not, there does seem to be signs of humanity down here. In the form of stakes in the ground with skeletons. Maybe wooden signs, like, hung over them. Turn back now. Abandon all hope. But it's like hundreds of these skeletons posted on stakes that guard the entrance here from where you're looking. It's all steep downhill, very steep and rocky.
Is there anything else I can see? Just those stakes?
People, yeah, like skeletons tied on stakes, like wooden signs around their necks. Some of them might have, like, instead of a physical, like, writing or anything, but like a drawing of a worm. Exclamation points, turn back now, go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Excellent. Koji,
I'm shield surfing.
You're shield surfing. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check. Let's see how sick your moves are.
Only a 29. Didn't break 30.
Didn't break 30, but you're doing some slick moves. You might have practiced the art of shield kata before, so your balance is, you know how to lean back when it's a downhill surface. It is slow going because it's treacherous. Even though you're shield surfing, this is like a weird area. It's so away. You feel genuinely like away from humanity and life in general. There's a very spooky, ooky aura as you head deeper and deeper down. That is until you get to about Area 1 here. This is where the area starts to level off more. It's still going downhill, but it's not as sharp of a decline. It's still going downhill, but it's not like, you know, a super slick. To the south, there is an incredibly large raised platform here. It seems to be the ruins of some sort of tower. Although you're, you know, about a mile away, it does seem to be like tower ruins. Far, far, far to the west, you can see what appears to be a river and a black spire, a huge jutting tower, even farther. This area...
You want to go check out this tower up here?
Is the river like flowing at all, or is it...
Yes. As you're kind of like, it's leveled off. Yes, you can see that there's a like glowing green pool here to the west.
I'm gonna throw a rock in the pool.
It's
That's 4 miles from
yeah,
you.
it's several miles away.
I'm gonna go right here.
Keep
I'm
going.
right here.
Keeping going.
It's still like half a mile from
Right
that river.
Right there.
All right, you'll be making your way. Koji, are you following with Akuma?
Yeah, I'll stick with Akuma. I feel like she's gonna need it.
You know, who can say properly? As you get here, there's like 3 dozen waterfalls that cascade down this cliffside, emptying from subterranean rivers at various heights into a large, glowing green lake. It seems to be shallow at its banks, but can get very deep from where you're at. You can see that this lake's waters empty swiftly into a flowing river that goes south.
You gonna throw a rock in?
Throw in.
You throw a rock in, it goes bloop, and it creates a large sound, and the water itself is bioluminescent that kind of cascades light, spraying it into the sky a few feet, illuminating the vast cavern around you. And for but a moment, you see to the south, somewhere around here near this lake, silver worm flying 200 feet ponderously.
The fuck? There's a flying worm, Koji.
I want to look at it and I want to try to determine what it is.
Okay.
I'll make a nature check. 1. Oh shit, baby.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay. Very cool. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna mark where you saw it. Um, this might take a second, but I'm gonna mark where you saw it. Because it was only for a flash. But it was certainly, absolutely certainly an Ulgar Stasta. But it was
Oh my
flying.
god. Why?
It was like hovering, flying about 200 feet in the air. On top of that, Koji, with your nat 20, for a moment, your like heartbeat, and you had just a vision of like hawk's eyes as you were able to spy this bloated, pale worm around its what you might call waist, around its body, Koji, was a small black belt pouch. Black leather belt pouch.
Ooh, let's go ahead. If I see it for a split second, recognize that, I cast Hunter's Mark at 3rd level. Which will be 8 hours, and I have advantage to find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do know, like, this is a big ass area, right? But you will have advantage to find it. You'll be able to get that worm sign for a good 8 hours, even if you're not able to necessarily see it at all times.
All right. Let me cross that spell slot off.
Akuma, as you're chucking rocks into this lake, you do see this spire over here, right? A massive, like, just pinnacle that reaches up even through the fog of this area. It might actually be connected to the ceiling or beyond. But this huge spire, and you can hear the sound of what appears to be animals. Kind of a braying beast sound. Of course, this being a large cavern, sound can travel pretty far. But it does sound like what you would imagine like livestock almost.
The hell? Can I have Demir turn invisible and like go forward and try to get a better view?
Sure.
Didn't that rock guy say something about having a worm cow?
Yeah, wait, yeah, he did.
That was one of his 2 items. He had a big stack and a worm cow.
No, that's the god.
Yeah,
He's got 2 divine artifacts. One of them is wormy cow. It's a creature. I don't think we want to fight a creature of the gods right now.
Yeah.
If that is it. But I'll have Demir turn invisible and look.
Okay. It's gonna take him an amount of time. He's gonna turn into imp form so he can fly across this lake. But he will report to you in about half an hour or so.
Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna stick with Koji and see what... I'm gonna talk to him about what's going on with the freaking worm! What are you doing?
Well, I don't know.
Why is there a worm?
It's got it has the belt pouch, right?
Yeah, you had just like a hawk-eye sense of it for like, you could see it miles away. But just like wrapped around like the tip of its tail was this belt pouch. A black belt
Alright.
with like a bag, you know.
So yeah, we gotta get that belt pouch, I think.
If that's the case, I mean, I can get it pretty easily and just dip out.
Yeah. It is several miles from here.
I have to get like
Oh, that's
300,
set up.
within like 300 feet of it, probably.
No, that can be done. We can walk over there.
Let's walk
Fly
over
over
there.
there.
Fly.
Fly,
This
you
way.
fools.
This way. I'm wearing my cloak, so I'm not really like worried if someone sees me.
All right. By this time, by the time that you've made it here, certainly that worm has disappeared from view. But as you guys are kind of following this pretty large, fast-flowing lake, heading south, you can see that the river empties into a large, very still lake. Unlike its northern counterpart, this nameless lake is incredibly deep. It still glows green, but not as vibrantly.
I
Up
want to
here,
try to track.
you can see
Okay.
a ridge that kind of overlooks this still lake. And atop this ridge is a massive, I wouldn't say massive, I would say the ruins of a massive fortress. Stones kind of lying crushed, hundreds of years old, in disarray, but what might have at one point been a keep or a castle along this ridge. It provides light, and that's the only reason that I'm bringing it up. This lake provides light, so it kind of reflects this ridge here. Do you want to give me a looking around check for the giant Olger Stasta?
I'll give you a survival check.
Okay.
That is 15 plus 8, 23.
It's very difficult because it's so dark here, but due to the illumination of this area, your eyes slowly getting acclimated, you think you can see the biggest Ulgar Stasta you've ever seen. Half a mile long, easily, floating ponderously in the air. It's crossed this lake and is starting to ponderously head north, drifting.
Alright. Shit.
Can you can see it, or
I
oh,
can
it keeps
see
getting
right
further
over there.
away? This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's on the move. We could set a trap for it up in that fortress.
How?
I don't know, like. Hi, Caius.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to see if that
Yes.
worked, but didn't really work. So, you guys are walking along the shallow shore. You can see this massive Olger Stasta just ponderously floating, silently, uncomfortably so. What are you doing?
You want to go up to that fortress, see what there is to see up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to where we were at actually and see if Demirg's back.
Alright.
Just for,
Certainly.
I mean, that worm is. Why are we gonna? Never mind. No, let's get the worm because like it might run away. Let's get it.
Let's go get the worm? Let's fucking get the worm. You want to fly after this bad boy?
Yeah.
You want to stealth? You want to fly?
We're gonna fly stealthily. Let's just go directly to it if we can.
I'm gonna pull out my swords. Let's fly this.
Okay. You
Fly
guys pull out your swords and you start flying, chasing after this huge Ulgerstasta, right? It doesn't seem like he's particularly aware of you. It just seems like he's heading just kind of due northwest of his own volition. You guys are flying kind of over this ruined keep here at the moment. The green light reflecting up on its ruined balconies. And you're not sure, because your eyes are, kind of trained more on the Olgi Bulgi, but there does seem to be bits of movement down there. Of course, this train of thought is immediately interrupted as you guys are flying forward, and in front of you, just a puff of green smoke turns into blackish fire and slips away, and in front of you, you can hear a stuttering cough. Flying in front of you is a huge, just hole-ridden, bloated corpse.
The hell?
Hello there.
How far is this worm from my view?
2 miles or so. Are you with him? Are you with that fucking guy?
Nah, I don't even know that guy.
What? How does he see me?
I haven't seen another person here in 500 years, and then I see you with that fucking guy.
Just me and that guy?
Talking about
That home wrecker.
Oh. What'd he do? You wanna go kick his ass with me?
I wish it would be that simple.
Brother, it can be. What's your deal?
What's your deal, man? You're the one who's come into my lair. Trailing after him, Noveshnikar.
Oh, he doesn't like the worm.
That's Noveshnikar?
Yeah.
I'm Kojikosi Greenrock, by the way. What is your name?
I am the Arklich Thessalar.
Thessalar.
You
There's
can
two
show,
other
you can
Arkliches?
bow now, of course.
Nah, I'm good.
That doesn't ring a bell to
I
you,
mean,
mortal.
you didn't bow for my name, so, like, you know.
I feel like my accomplishments are much greater than yours.
Alright, that's cool. What are they?
Thessalar? Does that not ring a bell?
Kojikosi Greenrock.
Fine, very well. How about these things? The Rust Monster. Have you heard of that?
Don't know it. Nope.
No? The Chimera.
I'm like an aliens and undeads. A Shimra? Do you mean Shimra?
A Chimera.
Everybody makes Shimras.
How about this one? The Thessal Hydra, named after myself.
Don't know it. Not really my speed. Aliens, undead, dragons, that's all kind
How
of my
about
stuff.
the Owl Bear,
Specialized in vampires.
the Choker,
I know
the
Owlbear.
Cloaker?
He did not make the choker and the cloaker.
I did too. I am the
No.
greatest.
Prove it.
I can, in fact, prove it. We can kicking at my crib and I could show you a choker and a cloaker and all sorts of other things.
Just because you have it doesn't mean you invented it. I have a bunch of swords. I didn't invent swords.
Fine.
Every society invents swords.
If you give me an hour, I can make
You
one
fucking
for you.
say you're responsible for evolution? That's great.
Not
Cool.
evolution. I've made the Grick. The Mimic? I made the fucking Mimic, brah.
You made the Mimic.
I claim to have made the Mimic.
Yeah, I know. I said it like you made the Mimic. That's, I was laying it on thick on that one. I felt like.
Well, I have made types of mimics. So, either way...
You made types of mimics. Alright.
Your point is irrelevant. What business do you have with that home wrecker Naveshna car?
It's got my friend's bag. Well, not my friend, but like a guy that I don't know him.
Ho ho! You seek Naveshna car's infinite coin purse, I see.
If that's that thing, I guess I do, yeah.
Truly a man of monetary gains, I understand.
Nah, I thought it was my friend's bag. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Oh, you speak of Bucknard the Bard.
Yeah, that guy, you know him?
We slain him 16 years ago.
I knew he was dead.
Not so
Oh,
dead.
fucking...
Of course, him being dead would have
Slain, but
allowed
not
him...
dead?
Yes. We broke his soul. 3 liches, 3 fragments of the soul. Together we hold it to keep at bay what might be Dragotha's greatest enemy.
Oh, I thought that was gonna rhyme when you started saying
That's
it.
why
I'm
I
kinda
stopped.
disappointed
I
at the
was
end.
going to, but it seems too uncool.
Oh, you tried not to rhyme?
I am ancient and incomparable.
Is this your first glitching? Like, do you not do this a lot?
I have been
You do it,
alive
like-
for a few planets now. I have been around the block.
You seem new to this job, is why I asked.
I'm just flustered. That fucking guy, as he points to the northwest. That fucking guy, man. God,
Yeah, like-
gets under me.
You have, like, a fucking infestation here. You've been here in this cave forever, and you fucking put out some fucking traps for it or something.
Why? He's a lich too. If we kill each other, we just pop back.
The worm's a lich?
Oh yeah, he's way older than any of us.
Alright.
He's
So
like
there's you
way older.
and the worm, and then there's the third one you said?
Crosses his arms and kind of pouts. I guess.
Where's that at?
Doesn't even matter. It's not like she's cool. It's not like... Whatever. It's
Yeah,
his fucking ass. He's the problem here, says
Mm.
Thessalar the Archlich.
you gotta let go of some of that anger, friend.
Oh, easy to say for you, mortal.
I mean, yeah.
Have you ever had your girl stolen by a floating worm?
Not by a floating worm, but like, yeah.
While they're talking, I'm gonna like.
Also, like, you don't own her, man. Fucking, she's her own lady.
I'm gonna try to like find the mirror.
Oh yeah, Demiurg will fly up to you in imp form. Is this Archlich troubling you, madam?
No, we're good. I just want to know what's going on. What'd you see?
I saw a chimera, hunting, and I mean a bunch of owl bears, my lady. I mean a bunch of owl bears are down here.
What?
Maybe 50 or 60 of them. I don't know what they're eating.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Koji telepathically, like, what Demurg saw then. While we're
Alright.
talking, I don't know what you're doing to this guy. We should probably just ditch him.
I'm
I
telling you,
think we're
man.
talking about. I'm helping him work through some issues here.
Oh my god, let's
No,
ditch him.
no, man. You don't own her.
I know I don't own
It's a
her,
bad way to
but
say
I have
that.
tried to change for her. I have tried everything for her. And now I'm just stuck down here with her and him.
You know, it just wasn't meant. Have you gotten out of this cave?
I am not. Have I gotten out of this cave? Of course I've gotten out of this cave, but you know what's going on.
How long has it been? How long have you been here? Be honest.
I've been kind of hung up on the breakup, okay?
Yeah, man, you gotta get over it. You
I
gotta,
thought
there's
that-
a whole fucking world out there.
I thought that by, hey, let's, kill one of the members of the 8 and divide his soul into 3 relics that we can share together as a, as a throuple, that would be fine and cool. But then she made it weird and he made it weirder.
I think you made it just as weird as they did.
We're liches. It's supposed to be weird.
Is it? Or are you making excuses? Because it sounds like you're making excuses for how you feel.
I'm not a
instead of dealing
perfect
with the
man.
feeling.
I am an undead abomination. Of course I'm not a perfect man, but I've tried. And you are not my therapist.
More excuses, brother?
What is your business here? And it,
Why is being a lich what defines you? You know? I'm a dwarf. That don't define me. I'm not working in mines and blacksmithing. You're a lich. So? You're a mile and a half tall. Who cares?
I'm not. He's not a mile and a half tall.
What's my hat, Thor?
I'm a mile and a half tall. Ah, you fucking assholes! I'll show you. No,
You're a
man,
half mile tall.
I'm incomprehensible. That being said, fair traveler, we have.
You say that, but I think I'm comprehending you quite well right now. I think we have a lot of common ground, and I think I can help you work through some of these issues that are holding you back.
Why don't you talk to her, huh? Why don't you bring up her problems? I'm doing fine. It's him
Are you?
and her that are the problem, okay? He keeps showing up and just floating
If there's
ominously.
a problem, why don't you leave?
I can't leave.
Can't. There's a lot of can'ts in what you're saying.
There's a Draco Lich that prevents me from leaving. How about that?
You know, you're putting a lot of your own problems on other stuff right now.
Oh, really? On the end of the world, on the apocalypse, I'm putting problems on. This is the moment we've been waiting for eons. Now, we
And
know.
you're not going to be able to enjoy it together?
I would
'Cause you're all
love to.
fighting.
Look, I know what you're here for,
Have
man.
you tried telling her your feelings?
How could I? How could I go there? She's dangerous.
I mean-
she's crazy. She's cuckoo, man. How about...
People have said the same thing about me, and you're talking to me just fine.
Could you talk to her for me?
No, man, this is something you gotta do for yourself.
Have you met the ill end? The old magic
No.
herself?
No. I just got here like an hour ago.
You know, I don't know what to say here. Maybe do a lap, you know.
Maybe you should do a lap.
I would love to, but it's not really. I keep trying to talk to her, I assure you.
Don't try, just do it.
Do you know how many owl pairs I have sent her?
Go yourself.
I have tried, but my body gets disintegrated, of course.
See, more excuses. You talk about how good of a lich you are. You got all this magic.
Oh, sure,
I
I'm a
invented
great...
cloakers. I invented chokers.
But
I invented ropers and gropers. I'm the owlbear guy. I'm the shimra guy. Why don't you be the expressing your feelings guy? The emotional honesty guy for once.
That's the issue there, is that she's the artist. She's the emotional one. There are ancient
You don't
wolves.
have emotions? Because I'm seeing a lot of emotions right now.
You're seeing frustration. Friend, dwarf, mortal? I could kill you.
Yeah, I'm immortal.
I could fight you right now.
I could probably kill you. Yeah, you want to fight right now? You think that's going to be a constructive thing for you?
I would show up back in
Fighting
5
me?
days. There would be no point, and you know it and I know it. My phylactery is nowhere near here. Neither is
Where is
Professional
it?
Cars, neither is the ill end, the old magics. Far. Other planes, I assure you. Our lives are not at stake here, but Dragotha's is.
But you got part of Bucknard?
We all do. All 3 of us.
Well, give me it.
I very well could. I very well
Yeah.
could.
Give me your part of Bucknard, and then fucking go express your feelings.
Why don't we do that?
1,500 years old, fucking being a kid, child.
You seem so smart. Why don't you go
I'm
talk?
not.
Why don't you go talk to the ill end or Navesh Nakar about it? Tell Navesh Nakar to stop floating ominously near my castle all day. Like a creep. He doesn't say anything, he just floats there. For hours. And then goes away. Ominously. Go talk to him. Or go talk to the ill end, the old magic.
Why don't you go talk to him?
Because I can't go through their wards. I am...
But, like, the word was just here.
Yes, he can go through mine. Yes.
Yeah, why don't you talk to him then? He obviously wants to talk to you. But you're sulking in here.
I've tried speaking. He says nothing. Ominously staring. He's a real creep.
I mean...
I can't believe I liked him.
Look inwards here.
Easy for you to say,
I think
mortal.
you're projecting a lot.
500 years ago, things were peaches and cream down here. All 4 of us. Great.
4?
Yes, Dragotha.
Oh yeah, that one.
That old rockin' thing planning the end of the world
Who happened
together.
to the other one?
It went sour. I don't know where. Look,
What part of Bucknard you got?
his flesh blended up. I've been using it as protoplasm for my creatures. A powerful wizard can create powerful monsters. I kind of use them as glue, sticky tack for, say, a crab and a dragon. Crab dragon.
Crab Dragon. Alright. See, that's a new thing. You got a Crab Dragon around here?
Yes. I have all sorts of
And you say you're not an artist.
It's different.
I bet
She...
it's terrifying. I bet you did a real good job on it.
Oh, unspeakable terrors await you. I assure you.
What? I need that tub of guts, though.
I'm sure you do, friend.
Yeah.
Now,
What's...
I can give you the tub of guts, of course. I understand why better than you do, even.
I barely understand anything, so I believe that.
But maybe you could talk to the Ill-End, the old magic, for me.
Man, I told you, you gotta do this yourself.
She has arcane wards that I cannot cross. 16 years
All
ago,
right.
after we killed Bucknard, she set up these walls and I can't get across. I've tried. I've sent owl bears
Just
a
destroy
plenty
the
across.
wards.
I'll tell you what, I'll get
Destroy
the
the
wards
wards.
down. I'll get her to take down the wards. But this conversation needs to happen between the three of you. You need to open a dialogue. You need to express these emotions that you keep bottled up. They're just gonna eat away at you. They're gonna turn you into a monster.
You say to the
We're gonna kill
Archlich
this guy,
Thessalar.
New Kochi.
Kojig!
Well, if you can get her to tear down the physical walls, maybe we can work together on tearing down the emotional ones, but...
I've been listening to Pink Floyd all fucking week. I'm ready for this.
And Navesh Nakar, he's a fucking creep, okay?
Yeah, look, y'all need to talk to each other. I'll get the wards down, but like, we gotta deal that tub of goats is mine if I get that done, right?
I'm certain. I'm certain that the other two might be willing to give away... Navesh Nakar might fight you because he's weird, but... he's...
We'll see about that.
He's incomprehensible, that guy.
Handshake in my palm.
He extends a rotten, bony hand, and it squishes against yours, and you can just feel
Ew.
the surge of ancient arcane magic.
All right. One down, two to go.
We need the wards. We gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Leaving Thessalar, the Archlich, you guys kind of ponderously start sailing north-ish. I believe, I don't know exactly where, I don't know if he pointed out where the others are, but assume that Navesh Nakar is here. Thessalar, his hideout's here. And we'll be able to pick up from here next week. As our final, one of our final missions is going to be a mission of the heart.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your finest
Kanye!
challenge yet, dear heartstrings. Rekindle the romance of these ancient arcane
Ah!
entities.
Why?
I love you all. Have a great week.
Love you too.
And we'll pick up with this fun adventure next week.
Why'd I even do the battle stats for these liches?
Oh my god.
I didn't do the battle stats. No, this
I
is
didn't.
the rom-com is gonna be the quest, y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck that. All right. Have a great week. I'll see you guys.
You
Bye.
too, Bye, star. Love you.